What's going on, guys? MC back here, and we're in a fashion, guys. I'm super hyped. We're back with Eviscerate. FTMGIV and Jake did join a faction, like they kind of like combined, and they did say I could join, which is super sick, guys. I'm super hyped because like we have a really nice base set up. They have a nice little quad chunk cave spider set up at that home. They have a solid blaze grinder, and like people get priority based on how many blazes donated. And guys, I'm just gonna show you mine. Up in the upper left. That's how many blazes I've donated. I'm tied for top donator right now because they prioritize who can grind based on who is the top donator. That's not really the only reason why. I also kind of want to have an OP blaze grinder again. So it is only a single chunk. It's only inside a single chunk, so it's not OP like efficient, but it is really nice. And the other person that is top donator is like grinding. Like I one-upped him. Like at first he had 6 when I got on, and I one-upped him all the way up to 10, and then he one-upped me to 11. I just tied him because our balance is sitting at 1.4 million, which is a pretty solid balance. I was able to grind all the way up to 28,000 XP. Sorry guys, we cannot do our GK in this episode, but we will be able to do it come next episode. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Actually, I might not be able to do it before next episode. I don't know, because it is a weekday, so I can't be up at like 2 in the morning or 4 in the morning doing my G-kits. But we're gonna figure it out, guys. I am super hyped to have a base, have a nice grinder. I'm not modding the faction, but that's not a super big deal to me. Just as long as I can grind, I am happy. I know there is another part of the base for mods and stuff, but it's whatever. Our grinder isn't that much worse than theirs. So even though theirs is like a quad chunk, super more efficient, I'm not freaking out about it. I'm totally fine with it. Just as long as I have a grinder. Guys, we do only have looting 2 on our sword, and we definitely need to get a looting 3 SAP. I would love to get a looting 4 or something, or I haven't been buying the looting 4s that I've seen in AH, just because if I'm gonna buy a grinding sword, I want it to be a looting 5, but I think a looting 4 might be a worthwhile investment if we do see one come up in AH, and I'll just build it and I'll sell it for like profit something later. They are redesigning the F-home right now to make it really nice and like a cool design, so I am super hyped for that once it's done, because I always know FTMGIV will do a nice job designing it, so that we can guarantee. But guys, look at this. We are opening up a ton of stuff in this episode. I do have a list that I and one of our old faction members made for a god grinding piece, and guys, I am still in the camp that Lucky works for grinding. I've heard a bunch of controversy about it, and Fran also did like a sort of testing episode where he tested like axes versus swords for grinding, which is really like cool. I thought he did a good job with that, and like what you guys would find out if you watch that video is pretty sick. I definitely recommend checking it out on his channel. Not like a plug, he didn't ask me to do anything like that. I'm just saying it's a cool thing, but I think that Lucky does affect it. So I did pick up a Lucky 10. The percents aren't super high, but we do have 35 ultimate books that we are going to rip through and try and up these percentages, because these are 3 of the like ultimate enchants that I want. I know I have a list, but I can't pull up that list right now because I am in my Minecraft screen. We're going to put away those chests as well as everything else that isn't these ultimates. We are going to just rip through these right now. I'm hoping for, I'm pretty sure it's Creep Armor as well. Even though that's not like a major one, I'm just building like a grinding type set. I just want a helmet that has everything on it, and then I just want a pair of boots that just has Gears 3. Like, I don't want Enlightened or Deathbringer, because I think that Lucky does like equally spread out like the increased chance based on how many enchants you have. And I only want the enchants to like it be affecting be looting and inquisitive, and like maybe like Killor if I get down my grinding sword eventually, or grinding axe, but Killor isn't for grinding axes. But I am going to just let's just rip these guys. I'm just gonna see if I get anything good. Let's just see if we can get something dope. So far, I don't think we've gotten a single good book. Oh, this is a Blessed 3. Not super good. Guys, I'm just going to, like, roll through these. Honestly, I'm going to roll through them in the Tinkerer menu. And then I'll just recheck them after. Blessed 3. Actually, I might just toss NH as a YOLO book. Piercing 1, not good. Longbow 1. Piercing 4, I'll keep. Tank 2, not good. Unfocus 5, I'm not sure what the max is, so I'm not going to tinker it. Heavy 3, tinker that. Unfocus 4. So Unfocus 5 is the max, so I'm just going to tinker that. And Jug 4, not the max. Demon Forge 4, I'm pretty sure that's max, and I think that might be a good book. I do want high Creeper Armor. I think I want Creeper Armor 3 on my set, but I'll keep that just in case. And Jug 3, not super good. Demon Forge 1, Longbow 1, and Jug 2. Farcast 3, Unfocus 2. Actually, I'm not sure what Farcast is, so I'll take it out just in case. But all of this stuff, nothing super good. If Longbow 4 is the max, then that is a GG book, but I don't think it is. Blessed 3, a god-awful percentage. Obby 1, pretty good. Harden 3, pretty good. Just not super good percentages. I think I'll YOLO those books before I put on the good books, just in case we don't have to use the good books. Is I think they're gonna go to plan. Obby Shield, save it. Armored 2, keep that. Arrow Life Steal 5, that's actually pretty good, but hey, it's whatever. Piercing 1, E3, or Ender Walker 2, not super good. Block 1, not good. I'll keep Hellfire 3 and Longbow 2. So guys, out of all of those books, that was a ton of XP. I actually bought those books out of AH because I sell legendaries for 190 and they sell, and someone was selling those for like 30k a book. So I did the math on my phone, and it's actually like cheaper to buy those and sell my legendaries than to like use my XP on that. So I'm just gonna rip through this. Hopefully get some good dust. That's all I really want. It's like a primal or 2. We have gotten 1 dust, guys. We got 2. We got 3 dust. Okay, 4. But that is rip, guys. That is awful. I'm pretty sure it's PV8. Yes, it is. We can toss these in our ultimate category. That is 5, and that is 3. So we do have a solid amount of ultimate dust, especially because we get it out of, I'm pretty sure it's the Grandmaster G-Kit. It's one of our G-Kits. I think the base is coming along nicely with how quickly everyone's building on it. It's a nice little, just like, square design. I like it, but we do have to keep on rolling. Okay, we do have the grinder for after this, so guys, I'll probably grind up a legendary, and then we're just going to rip through these, see if we get anything that we want. Not super sure. I think I will go through those later, guys. I don't want someone else to swipe up the grinder when I'm able to use it. So I'm just going to toss all this stuff into our PV14 for the time being. We'll work on our god set in a little bit once I am done grinding. I'll catch you guys in that next clip. Okay, guys, I am back after doing a little bit of grinding. Our XP is sitting at just about 80,000, which is pretty nice. Our balance is a little bit low because I saw some legendary books in AH for cheap. I bought them for about 150k, and now I'm selling them for 190k because they do sell eventually for 190k. And guys, I'm thinking about buying some more places just to make sure I had the top donator, but that might be like later or just off camera. But we do have to build this set. We do have some dust. And guys, honestly, I just want the set to be on like kit gear. I want it to be on a glacier set. So we're going to have to pick up a Gears boots, or just Gears book to apply to the boots. We also, I kind of want to put Overload on the helmet, but that can come later. That isn't quite as important. This, I can almost guarantee will go on. These two, not quite so much, so I do want to use all of the dust I have to actually boost that. I don't really care if it's a waste, because it's not a waste if I'm using it on what I want to use it on. So, lucky, boom, boom. I think I might even raise it up a little bit more. Make it, honestly, I think I'm about to make it 94. Let's make that 99. Because then if that breaks, then we don't deserve the book. That's what I gotta say. Toss this on. We're at 82, 89. And I think I want to get this up 95. I think that honestly should be good. I don't think we have any white scrolls. I'm not even sure if it'll be worth it to put a white scroll on this. I'm about to check. I doubt there'll be any for cheap in AH. There's one for 325. And guys, just because I kind of want to get this done. I'm willing to overpay on some items just so I can get it done. Let's toss that on there. We do have this. I'll make this 96. Okay, I think we're going to save the lucky 9 for last. We're going to toss on the hardened 3 first. Then we'll toss on Obby Shield, and then we'll toss on Lucky 9. I really doubt any of these will break, but with Cosmic's luck, you never really know. I think we're just going to go boom, that worked, boom, that worked, and boom, that worked. GG, guys. So all 3 of those worked. We do have the basis for like the grinding helmet, which I'm super hyped about. As well as, guys, as you can tell, the floor is finished. I like it. I don't really like the white wood parts, but that's just my personal preference for Minecraft. I do like the way the wood looks. I think they did say they will work on the walls, but then again, I want to make sure I can fly through this passageway. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. We do have some XP, like I said earlier, and we do need to pick up 2 simple books that I know you guys may flip out on me for putting them on. I want glowing. And I think you guys can understand why I want aquatic, because this won't just be for grinding. This will be for, like, everything. This will be for base work and all that. That's why I put Obby Shield on as well. So we can just, I think I'm just going to rip through all of these, and we can just hope that we'll get some good books. And we are got Haste 1, not super good. Glowing 1, but not super good rates. Bad Haste 1. I know we got a bunch of aquatics. Hopefully they aren't all trash, and it looks like they were all trash. We did get, okay, so there's an aquatic book we could build off of a Haste 3 book that I like, except for, guys, I already have a Haste 3 book that I kind of like. So we do have a few of those, as well as an auto smelt book. I want to sell that, guys. We aren't opening it, but I think we can go /Tinkerer, and we can just roll through. I want that, don't 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 want that. I'll keep that just in case. Don't want that. Don't want... Or I'll keep that, actually. That's a good one that we will want. Toss that away. Toss that away. Sorry if I'm getting a little bit repetitive with my words here, guys. But there's just some stuff that I don't want. And we can tinker all of that. See what dust we can get to up our percentages. Hopefully we get at least 1 primal, because that would be nice to up it. And no, we did not. Well, I'm pretty sure we do also have some simple. Yeah, but it's all basic simple. We'll pull out all the stops, guys. We do have 2 books I'm willing to work with. That one, I'll toss that in. I think we put them all in PV14. We also do have to go through these. I'm sorry about ending that last clip so abruptly. I just wanted to make sure no one hopped in my spot. Actually, I'll just do those off camera. Not super important. Nothing crazy. They're just elite books. But we do want up these percentages. Let's just toss it. I think aquatic is the most important one. So, really, I'm just going to put most of the dust on that. It's really all about saving the scroll. I think that should be good, guys. 97 should be just fine. And we can up this all the way up to in the 90s. 91. We'll put this at 95. So, as you guys just saw in the bottom left, our book did sell, even though I bought it for way cheaper than that. So I always like seeing that happen, but we are going to toss on, I think we're going to toss on the, I don't know, because, yeah, I kind of want it to be on the bottom. I'll toss on glowing, no, I'll toss on aquatic first. That went on. I'll toss on glowing next. So we did get both of those. GG, guys. We still need a few more enchants. I'm pretty sure it's creeper armor that I want, so I don't get damaged by explosives, as well as... I'm pretty sure I want overload on there just so I can have overload while I'm grinding. I don't really think that's a big deal, but it is something that I do want. But we don't have any of those right now. We do have a low creeper armor. Yeah, we have creeper armor 1. I don't really want a yellow anything like that. We do have some nice books. I guess not super amazing books, but they aren't god-awful like the ones that we tinkered. Maybe some of them are. Maybe I just don't know what custom enchants are good. But I'm pretty sure that's it, guys. I'm going to quickly check my list, and I'll hop back in with you. Okay, guys. I did just check the list, and I can't believe I forgot this one. This is probably one of the most important ones, and that's Implants 3, because currently I don't have a grinding axe or a grinding sword. I would love to get one of those, but they're just too expensive. Not worth it unless you get a ghast, and I'd rather make it so it's worth it if I get an IG or a ghast. But we are going to try and get, gosh dang, I think it's Implants 3 That's the one. I think we're going to open up 10 of these books. I kind of want to keep around 50k on me at a time, just so I can get at least semi-fast TP times. I should be grinding a bunch off camera, though, tonight to make sure I can get all the way up to those 3-second TP times, and I'll probably keep that amount on me for the rest of the season is my guess. I probably will try not to drop below that ever, but we can't just roll through all of these. Hopefully we get one. I don't think we did. We did get a nice Cactus 2, which is pretty good. I'm pretty sure Hijacked 4 is maxed. Implants 1, I don't really want to toss on a blow like maxed. Wither 5, and nothing else super good. I think Undead Ruse might be pretty high, but I'm pretty sure it goes all the way up to Undead Ruse 10. So I'm not quite sure if Virus is max. Wither 5 I'll keep just in case someone wants to YOLO it. Snare 2, I don't think that's worth anything. Implants 1, I'll keep it. Nutrition 1, that is a Leggings enchant, so I did not put it. And especially because I don't like eat steak and stuff. I have a rank, so I do just /feed. So I will tinker all of those. I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure Virus goes up to 5. But if we get any good dust, like a Primal, that'd be sick. But we didn't. Make sure that didn't go out of our PV. Go into our PV8, guys. We do have some dust to put away and dust to put away. Honestly, I put white 1 on the right, which I guess might like trigger some of you guys if you don't like having it be on the right. But I think we might keep going, guys. I think I do. I'll drop down because I know I'm going to grind tonight off camera. I'll drop down to like 105. So I'll be just below 25k right now. Yes, just below. We'll roll through all of these. I'm not quite sure if I saw it. I don't think I did, though. Wait, what's training? No, that's a weapon enchant. Okay, so that doesn't really matter to me. All of those were trash. Maybe if we had gone to higher anti-grav, it might be good. I'm not even sure if Wither is a God set enchant, but we didn't get anything good out of that. I think we're going to real quick toss it in the Tinkerer. Just toss all of it in the Tinkerer because I don't like any of it. We're going to rip through all of these. We got quite a solid amount of dust until that last little bit. And we can just toss it away. Toss that in there. 5% and 4%. So we do build up the mystery dust stack. Another one sold, which is pretty sick. I'll toss that into my PV14. Even though this isn't my book PV, I also have to check PV7. Oh my goodness, guys. I had glowing and aquatic already. We might be able to build a second. We have a Rage Sick book that I didn't even know about. But nothing that we can use, guys. This is coming together pretty well, though. We just need 2 more enchants. And the Transmog Scroll, I'm not even going to item name tag it. I don't think. I might name it a grinding helmet or something like that. But so far, I do really like this. It really doesn't change my like brightness because there's gamma up on my computer. And then I think we're all set with Lucky 10. I might do some tests in a coming episode. I might want to leave that to FDMJIV just because he likes to do tests like that. But honestly, I do like testing it on my own time. So I might test it, see if lucking actually makes a difference. Off camera, I'm just going to toss on all this other junk except for the boots because I do like wearing boots. Even though we don't have Overload 3 on right now, I don't really care because I just kind of want to just wear my grinding set for the time being. I'm going to toss that into my PV2 just so we can easily snag it up when we'll need it. But guys, I'm super hyped to be in this faction. I really hope that you guys are hyped as well. I'm super hyped. I don't want to just keep saying hyped, but I really am, guys. I want to have a good faction, and this is probably the best faction that I can be a part of. So that is really great. I'll probably hop on the grinder later when everyone gets off, or like whenever like all like the non-mods get off. So I can just sit there in peace, watch a stream, usually on my TV or phone or something like that. And then we can just grind away with our Lucky 10. I might do tests tonight, maybe another night. But please let me know what you guys want to see. Now that we're in this big faction, we might be able to do some raids, some like base work. I know we are talking about base work. I was going to hop on and help with base work, but they said they wanted to wait to make sure it was correctly set up. So that is what we are going to do. We're going to wait. So that might be next episode. We don't know. We can't do our G-kits yet. So, honestly, that's just what we have going. We have a bunch of caves, and, like, it's a crazy amount of caves. Like, this is on, like, Infinity Grinder. It's at 192 caves, which is sick. And then our Blazes is OP. So I think that's just going to be how we are working right now. And I'll just catch you guys in the next episode. Sorry if this is a little bit of a short one. It was a lot of XP, and I'm kind of just getting settled in with this new faction. There's not quite much I can do yet, but we might do some more like AH type of stuff. You never know what's going to come in the coming episodes, but I'll check you guys next time. Be sure to stay up to date on what we are doing on the series. We are on F-Top 2 right now. Hopefully we can move up into F-Top 1 pretty soon. That's only like 20 million, and I think I can personally make that difference for the F-Top value. But I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.
I got my city doing front flips. When every father mayor rapper jump ship. I guess that's why they call it where I stay. Clean up the streets so my daughter can have somewhere to play.